Welcome to Kids A Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and my helper today in the kitchen is AJ. AJ, what grade are you in?
Fifth.
Fifth grade, and cooking is just one of his many talents. He also likes sports and sewing, don't you?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, well today we're going to make some breakfast bars. You know, breakfast has been proven to be the most important meal of the day, and this tasty bar we're making today features 4 different food groups. Do you usually eat breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's a very important meal. Now, the first thing we're going to do is wash our hands, which we've already done, so you be sure you do that at home. And to get started with this recipe, you need a big microwave-safe bowl, which you will put 6 tablespoons of margarine in, which is not quite a whole stick, just 2 tablespoons short of a whole stick. We're going to put this in the microwave for 45 seconds to melt it. Okay, our margarine is melted. Set that aside. Now to this, we're going to add 3 cups of miniature marshmallows. You want to dump those in for me?
Sure.
We'll get those melted next. And a half a cup of peanut butter. Let me see if I can get that out of there. Okay, then this goes back in the microwave for another 1 to 1.5 minutes until it is melted. Okay, use a hot pad to get it out so you don't burn yourself. Now we need to stir this up. You want to stir that up for me? You got
Sure.
a spoon over there?
Yeah.
Okay, you can stir that all together, and then to that we're going to add 4 cups of oat cereal rings. You ready?
Yeah.
Get all those marshmallows mushed. Okay, kind of stir that in. We're going to add a cup of raisins. What food group would raisins be from? It's a tricky question.
Fruit, I think.
Yeah, fruit. And the cereal would be from the bread group, right?
Yeah.
The grains. And then we're going to add our secret ingredient for nutrition, which is our non-fat dry milk. We need a half a cup of this, which will provide some calcium for strong bones. We have a half a cup. We'll add that, stir that in. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. How's it going? You want to put the cinnamon in?
Sure.
Okay, I'll take over the stirring for you. Be sure you level it off on that side so you get a good even measure. Okay. It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to spray our pan. You go ahead and stir that up for me a little bit more, and I'll get this dish ready. We're going to spray this with cooking spray so that it doesn't stick. And then we need to dump our ingredients into the pan. Good job. Now this is a little bit warm, and so you want to let it cool for just a second before you pat it in with your hands, or you can use some plastic bags over your hands, and it won't stick to the bags, and you can still get it in there. Get that out of the way. Let's spray our hands with a little bit of Pam so they don't stick. You can just rub them together. Okay, how's that feel?
Good.
And then just kind of pat it in there tight. We'll let these cool, and we'll be right back to see how they taste. Today when we made our breakfast bars, we used the microwave, and so I just want to cover a few safety tips for you and your children at home. Always follow the advice of the manufacturer of your microwave, and be sure that you don't run it or turn it on when it's empty. When you're cooking, be sure you cover your dish with wax paper or a paper towel to prevent splatters. This is a microwave-safe dish that has a lid, and that's okay too. But not all glass dishes are. For instance, the one here says on the back that it's not microwave safe, so be sure that you don't put that in the microwave. No metal can ever go in there, no foil, so be sure you and your children both don't do that. And then stir foods partway during the heating process to help even heating. Wipe up any spills while they're fresh, and they'll save you lots of cleaning time later. But if you forget to do that, you can always put a measuring cup of water in there and boil it, and it will soften up any spills so that it's easier to clean later. Welcome back. These look great. Let's try them and see how they taste.
All right.
You know, these are very nutritious. They have 4 food groups in them, as we mentioned earlier. We have raisins from the fruit group and cereal from the bread group. We have the non-fat dry milk from the calcium group and the peanut butter for our protein group. So these make a great meal replacement or an anytime snack. How do they taste?
Good.
Yeah? You can pack these in your lunch or take them on a picnic. They pack well and are very nutritious. For more information from this recipe and other recipes, visit our website at kidsacookin.com and join us next week for another terrific recipe on Kids A Cookin'.